Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1927. It's been a little bit more quiet, and we're just now moving some troops out of Vigen to rest and recuperate. May even send more troops. Cycle in one or two brigades at a time while we pull everything else out. Then once we get everything rested up, we'll send them all back in. And then we'll try another assault. Actually, since I'm not using the artillery at all, I may move all of the artillery out now. Alright, 24th of January. What have we here? Group of transports, all associated with San Francisco. And all with systems damage. I assume they were going back and forth between Hawaii. I'm just going to disband them, let San Francisco yards get them any systems damage repaired. Our battle cruisers have arrived in Pearl Harbor, so we can disband them. Personnel transport moving southeast. Interesting. They're headed back to Midway. These ones can head back to Midway. Midway, why are you going that way? Set your base for Midway. And you are going to Midway. You are not. These guys have been at sea for quite some time. The ones that were trying to go to Pearl Harbor, probably part of the reason that they were trying to retreat so frequently, because they thought they had a lot farther to go. Get these guys replenished. Send them out. This is the longer range one, so we'll send it to, say, here. Nothing in Singapore. And let's go grab the last of our artillery. This one's moving already. This one is not. Let's see, one. Malaya Brigade, Malaya Brigade, Burma Brigade, Burma Brigade. Leave them. Everyone else is leaving. And if the Japanese start attacking, it's very simple to turn around and send overwhelming force back. We have 3 Indian divisions involved at this point. Good old Gull Force and Sparrow Division. They've kind of been in the most theaters so far, having fought on Mindanao, as well as Luzon. Alright, that should be everyone. Things I do want to look at. 10th U.S. Infantry Regiment over here. Should I leave them there? I think I will. What I will do is pull these ones out down to Manila, and I might try to sneak them over to Hong Kong. Let them rejoin their group. That pulls almost everyone out of Vigan. I should have looked at one of the armored cars that was already in Lingayen. That way we could see how much their fatigue recovers per day. Alright, we have some damage on R9. And 25th of January. Like we have another transport group that has returned. Then grab the 3rd U.S. Marines and the 2 base maintenance forces. We'll send them back to Hawaii. Meanwhile, the Yorktown is now in Hawaii. Disband that group. And all of the submarines have arrived. Relatively intact. So I think we'll start forming some new groups out of this. By groups, I mean singlets. We'll have an operational group of submarines ready to go. No, I don't want the whole task force. Rats. And one more. So change their basing first, because now I have to do it 6 times. because I'm going to have them operate out of Midway because we have the sub tender there. So return, 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 and return. I think I'm also going to disband some of our transports. Those are our ASW, there's our port division. Yeah, let's bring you back to Pearl Harbor. Set your base. Basing is correct. I don't see the other subs. There were supposed to be a couple more that came over here. R13 is the one that is fine. S6. A3. There it is, R9. Yeah, go home. You're fairly beat up. This one I'm going to send for Midway. And this one. Return and return. Meanwhile, this one. R9, there we go. We'll get your placement out there. Now we'll look at the marshals. They're still loading. Send them to Bikini. They are still loading as well. Did I give them a destination? Yeah, return. Those transports are still moving. How is Manila on fuel? Doing pretty good at the moment. So I'm not going to send the next shipment from Borneo. I have a number of subs ready to go. With damage though. Disband this one. This one is good. We'll send it up. Same with this one. Disband this one. Let that one repair. And keep this one in reserve. Meanwhile, in Lingayen, 1st Armored Car Company, 3267. The one we've been tracking anyways. That'll be the 25th. Interesting. Too bad we didn't find them. So, subs thought they saw something. More of the troops pulling out of Vigan. Doesn't take long, we have a nice road there. There's one of those oddball transports late to arrive. 26, nothing on the west coast. Bunch of stuff coming into Pearl Harbor. Have the R1, which needs some repairs still. That's our sub-tender. Right, so that is everything we need. Alright, nothing new there. Subs moving out. They should be unloading. They are on their way. Those transports are coming up. Nothing in Singapore. First Armored Company. This Teague is still increasing. I'll have to look at the manual again. See what I'm missing on this one. Meanwhile, how are these aircraft doing? Some of them are damaged, but they should be operating. We'll need to double check that. Submarines moving around. And we'll go ahead and end this turn as well. Alright, one of our subs finding something, but not being able to prosecute it. A Japanese sub harassing our second replenishment group. ASW attack. Attack at one of the bases in southeast China. Seemingly from the sea. Mayhap we have a Japanese carrier out there. And unlike World War II, they are in very short supply. So, 27th of January, nothing on the west coast. Nothing new in Pearl. Like one of the groups made it here. Ah, the tankers are unloading. It's fine, let them do their thing. Nothing new at Wake. These have successfully unloaded. Some to Woche. And I think we'll have our 2 New Zealand brigades all put together again. Check one more time on the first, that's the Burmese. First Armored Car Company, which now has a decrease in fatigue, but an increase in disruption. So yeah, there is a carrier out there. Couple of transports. Actually, if I send anything, I should probably move closer units. That one is returning. Send one there. Let's send some other shenanigans their way. Get a sub over there. That one needs repairs. This one's in good shape. Send it down there to replace that one. Maybe one here. One down here. And yet another one directly where the carrier is right now. Do we have a base engineering group somewhere around here? Sure, we could scare up an extra one somewhere. Thought I got these guys moving. Ooh, they are moving. By rail? Is that what that means? Because they're still there and haven't moved. If we can spare an engineering group, we can send them up here and we can actually base some airplanes in one or two of these. Oh, never mind. No air capacity. I have supplies. We could start changing that. Speaking of, we can also add fortifications. Ooh, there's actually plenty in Shanghai. Tsingtao as well. Tianjin, also good. Really, we just don't have fortifications. No, we have fortifications here too. Ooh, Chao has some. Alright, so the Chinese coastline is fortified. We don't need to worry about that. Hong Kong has an airfield. I think that is it for organizing things for the moment. So I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Take care.